They don't have heart. Like when 2 people, 6 people, or how many died in Kenya, the president just came out and withdraw. Within all Cameroonians died, President Bobia will not withdraw what he has signed out.
Welcome to TFA Talking Point. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for your support.
The new financial bill in Cameroon is the same like that in Kenya. That caused all the atrocity, up to the point where the president of Kenya had to withdraw that financial bill, that he will not sign it. But in Cameroon, it's a different story. Because all Cameroonians are doing concerning that is condemning, grumbling, murmuring within them, including parliamentarians and police, the gendarmes, and the military. All of them are condemning and murmuring, grumbling within them, but nobody is taking action like the people of Kenya came out. And finally, that bill was withdrawn. This is the difference between Cameroon and other African countries. And many people will be saying, oh, Cameroonians are weak. Cameroonians are not weak. But the issue is that we have a corrupt system. We have terrible people in place. The parliamentarians, they are still to sit and talk about it, but they have no voice. We saw somebody like Cameroon came on his Twitter page, that is X, condemning it. But if you are a parliamentarian, why should you be condemning it on social media instead of condemning it at the parliament? Because they are just there for their own pocket. Many of them say, okay, if you do it, they will not do anything because the CPDM are the majority. They occupy 85% of the National Assembly and the Senate. So if they go into vote, they are going to win the CPDM. And that is why all bills sent by the president into the National Assembly and the Senate, they always approve it because the CPDM occupy. But if one opposition is there, and that one opposition stand up and say no, it is not about walking out of parliament, because if you go out, they will remain back home there and vote the bill in your absence. But the only thing is to stay there and keep on disturbing it until this session will pass. The next one in November will come and pass without them having the opportunity to do it. If you do that, they will not do you anything. Because when you stand like that, the population now will be encouraged to come out in your support. But if anything you condemn on social media, you remain to you. And when they are voting, you are there. You say your hands are tied. Then why are you in the National Assembly? Why are you a parliamentarian? That is what I'm asking you, people. Because if I happen to enter that house, any bills that the population are against, they will not talk about it in the National Assembly. They will not. I will disturb. If it can take me to bring my speaker and go against the laws there, I will do it just to disturb it. When you disturb it, they propose it, postpone it the next day, they comes, you still continue with your attitude. That nothing will happen in the National Assembly until we hear the cry of the people. It will happen. So I'm calling on Cabral Libi. I'm calling on O.C. Joshua. O.C. Joshua is a CPTN. I'm not even calling. I'm calling on all others who can stand for the people of Cameroon or concerning this thing. You will increase the production of national. That Cameroon has to spend, instead of 2,800 to buy the stamp, they have to spend 10,000 in an economy where nobody is having anything. And then when they talk about this 10,000, it's not only that 10,000. You have to, before you finish the process, when it was 2,800, Cameroonians were spending at least 20,000. Now that it is 10,000, Cameroonians will be spending close to 50,000 to obtain the national identity card. And many will end up in prison because they will not be able to afford having it. And many will be moving without national identity card. When can we stand up? The main problem in Cameroon is the police, the military, the gendarmes. These are the people spoiling Cameroon. Because President Bobia has no power. He cannot come out to fight. But he will send this stupid group of people that they employed as slaves, using them against their own people. This group of people, the police, the gendarmes, and the military, they are passing through the same suffering that the population are. They are the common one within that rank. They are suffering. They do not have salary that can sustain them. They do not have money that can sustain them. They are crying also. They are grumbling, but yet they cannot do anything. And when you ask them, they say they are defending their salary at the detriment of their own lives, at the detriment of their own brothers. In Kenya, they started the first day by pouring tear gas. Cameroon, they don't start like that. They start with live bullet, shoot to kill. And they kill randomly. And that is what is putting fear in the heart of many Cameroonians. So people out there should not be condemning that Cameroon is weak. Cameroonians are not weak. Cameroonians are not weak. They have the courage, but the government has selected the most wicked and put them into the police, using them against the population. In Cameroon, if this thing, what happened in Kenya, was in Cameroon, we could have been talking about thousands of people killed. Because police, the Yandans, and the military, they are shooting to kill, not to miss anything. They don't use tear gas. In that tear gas, there is a bullet inside in Cameroon. In that water, this thing that is poured on the population, there is a bullet in it. And some of them are contaminated and poisoned. You have skin cancer because of that. And millions could have been arrested and sent to prison, never to be released. Life imprisonment, because you will never go to court for any judgment over you. They will allow you there on trial till you died. And that is what they have been doing. Those that collected during counter issued in 2018, 2019, they are still in prison. 2 died already. They have never gone to the court for any judgment. They allowed them there. For how many years today? Close to 7 years. On trial. This is Cameroon for us. So when we talk about the government of Cameroon has corrupted corruption, this is exactly what is happening. We cannot do anything because they will oppress us. They will repress us. They will arrest us. They will kill us. And they will destroy us. Don't say they don't have heart. Like when 2 people, 6 people, or how many died in Kenya, the president just came out and withdraw. Within all Cameroonians died, President Pobia will not withdraw what he has signed out. That is one of the things I'm crying every blessed day, that God should hear our cry and take President Pobia out of the presidency. Take all CPDM out of politics in Cameroon. That is my prayer.